All right. All right. Now, did you see the game? Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, it works. Works that way. All right, perfect. Okay, now I know. Oh, it works. All right, so yeah. Yay. Yay. Yes. All right. Can you hear yourself off in the Twitch stream and stuff?
Okay, it's all the way up. Okay, it's all the way up.
There we go. All right.
There we go. I can hear it now.
Yeah, okay. Just gonna check on Twitch real quick. Test, test, test. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right. Right? So I guess you could try to say something.
Okay, test.
There, right?
Test.
All right, everything's working in there. Okay, apologies for the late start and stuff, but now that we're all done that, now that that's all done and over with, hello and welcome to my live stream, where I got a little special little live stream thing that I wanted to do because you know, I've been playing a lot of this recently, and I figure why not. Also, I have Eat a Girl here to kind of give me some commentary with. It's for the sake of making this more interesting.
Yep.
So,
BRB, my mom just called me, so I'm gonna be right back.
yeah, okay. Well, I'm just kind of doing the intro anyway. So,
Okay.
oh yeah. Right now, as you can clearly see, I'm playing GTA 5. But if you notice that little menu on the side, then, well, I think you can figure this out if you know the mod. But either way, hey, 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 you'd be able to figure it out. Oh, so yeah, this, my friends, is in fact a Superman mod. And it's a mod that a lot of people seem to really like. Because for a lot of various reasons. And a lot of it being how legitimately cool this mod is for the sake of, well, having a legitimately good Superman game to play as an open world 3D game where you play as Superman and just kind of, do Superman stuff. And as you could see, there's a few different costumes you can have there. Right now I'm playing with the classic Superman, which I'm going to be doing for the majority of this, to be honest, because it's probably my favorite one. But we also have this, the Christopher Reeves Superman and model. Looks pretty good, although it's missing the House of Jor-El symbol on the back of it. For those of you who know The Boys, he's the Amazon show and comic. We have Homelander here. We have also got New 52 Superman in here. Looking pretty nice, as I'd say. Yeah. And then we have Rebirth Superman and which, yeah, also looks pretty good. But if you couldn't tell, there's a few other extra stuff up down there, but I won't be getting into that for now, because for now I'd like to kind of wait until little cheater girl gets back, to be honest. But for now, let's just kind of showcase to you. This actually can be kind of a good. If I could find the. Yeah. But yeah, you can fly around on and stuff. If you can kind of go up, and down, all levitating, or you can just kind of float there and look cool. Watching down over the citizens of San Andreas, technically. But there's also a few other abilities that Superman has, if you can see from the Power Wheel earlier. I'm playing the free version, so I don't have access to all of these, but I have access to the ones that I care about. The Freeze Breath, the Laser Eyes, Tornado Punches, which basically it's a flurry of punch where Superman and goes around on a person in a tornado. There you are, Cheetah Girl.
Hello. Sorry about that. My mom called me.
Yeah, it's all right. We were just kind of going over the different models for Superman, and I'm mainly going to be using the classic Superman M1. I will be adding these in the description when this is just a normal video for YouTube, but here's the two extra ones. Firstly, we all know Superman, and we all know that I'm a Sonic fan, but have you ever considered Super Hog? Yes. Thank you. I will be here for a while. And then we have, honestly, I'm not too big a fan of this one, mostly because of the way the model is. But yeah, Princess Sally, probably one of my favorite Sonic characters, but we unfortunately have this. It's basically a crappy furry version. Yeah. Hopefully I'm planning to try to get into GTA 5 modding myself so I can get a better looking one. Hence why I'm not, as much as I like Sally, I'm not gonna be using it, mostly because, well, yeah, it doesn't, it's not
obvious reasons.
Yeah, but going back over the controls, those are pretty standard if you know GTA 5. Flight controls are actually pretty good. You kind of move around with the stick and control your view with the other stick. The left stick controls your movement, and the right stick controls your view. Pretty standard for any kind of control scheme, and if you're familiar with GTA 5. But if you hit, I'm playing with an Xbox controller, for the record. But if you hit the X button, you can fly around super fast, and well, pressing down on the right stick lets you kind of put the camera in front of Superman and instead of behind him. But and basically lets you do like a free view thing instead of just kind of looking around like this.
Yes.
But there's all if you hit the X button and if you just tap the X button, you'll drop out of the sky. the cape.
Also,
Uh,
I'm watching
if
this
you
on
tap
YouTube,
it on
so
the
it's a little delayed for me.
yeah, I
Oh,
kind of figured it. It's usually like that with streams, but if you tap if you tap on if you tap up the X button, you'll also fly as well. But if you hold it down while you're on the ground, you can charge it up, and then boom!
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I hope
I'm watching.
any AAA developer studios are taking notes because this is how you make an actual good Superman game. As I was saying. Anyway, on the ground, you have run. You can hit the A button to run, or you can toggle between super sprint in mode and normal sprint, where he just runs as you normally would in GTA 5. And
Okay.
yeah, there. So glad that I don't look stupid like this. Yeah, because he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ground controls are same as in GTA 5 normally. Pretty standard. B button is how you do melee combat. I would demonstrate it to you on one of the cars, but I'm playing as Superman, so no. So I'm gonna just switch over to Homelander, so I don't feel as guilty. Because Homelander is not a good person, and he wouldn't care.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep.
you hit B to do that, and yeah. Yeah, but getting back to this,
Oh, I see him now.
and you have to lock on specifically B to. I even do like the B, hitting the B button. Bunny cute. Aw, it's a cute little cow. But I configured the controls to where you hit the right bumper, as well as Y. You can pick up stuff in a gentle manner, which, oh god, the poor cow.
Dear God.
The poor cow. It looks better with people. Oh, but that poor cow. Oh, has contorted himself inside out. But if you tap the Y button normally, is how you grab people. But if you hold down on it, you can toggle a different grab mode where it's dependent on how. It's entirely dependent on how. On if you and for some reason he's grabbing by the necks for some reason instead of how Superman normally would by the shirt. So yeah, it's not perfect, completely perfect, but then again, it's GTA 5 and you're mostly playing as criminals instead of heroes, which I prefer to play as heroes and stuff like that. But hey, I'm not gonna knock it too much because it's a nitpick at the end of the day. And if this were made as an actual Superman game, it would be that way anyway. So yeah. Have I caught any AAA developers' attentions yet? Because yes, a Superman game can be made good, and it can be made profitable. So, yeah, I hope someone's getting on it soon enough. Okay, but in all seriousness, there's been some news going around about how, with the new Superman movie that's going to be coming out in 2025, there will also apparently be a game to go along with it. It's part of the DC initiative for their films, where they want to get people enriched within the worlds of the characters based off of those films. So they'll have other stuff like games and whatnot, mostly to kind of tie in and stuff. And Cheetah girl, hello. Oh, she probably had to go. And I just noticed, and I now just noticed the camera is not completely focused properly on OBS. Yes, I apologize. Nice. I need to readjust this. Right. Hopefully this will fix it. But yeah. Where did Cheetah Girl go? Oh. Oh, she went offline. Whatever. Whatever. There she is. She's back now. Your internet went out, didn't it?
It switched to the other internet, which doesn't work too well. So yeah, I lost connection. I'm like, why is he so quiet?
But yeah, as I was stating earlier with the DC initiative for their films, they're going to be doing other stuff to kind of help enrich people in the world of the characters that are having films of. And apparently this will include games as well alongside the film. So hopefully this will mean that we'll be getting a Superman game to go along with the
yes.
the Superman Legacy film that's coming out in 2025. And I hope that if that is the case, that it's good and that it has costumes like classic Superman and Christopher Reeves to kind of honor, or mostly to kind of honor Christopher Reeves for being, for his portrayal of the absolute icon on for comics and superheroes in general. Well, let's be honest, and this is something I'm also going to bring up. It's actually the 45th anniversary of the original Superman movie this year. And I'm actually planning on doing another stream on the day of the anniversary, where I'm going to be mostly playing in the Christopher Reeves avatar of this game, in this game. So, yeah. Consider it to be somewhat of a preview before I get to that. But this is meant to be more of a chill stream. Just kind of...
Yeah. We just chilling.
Just doing some chilling. And if anyone in the chat... hang on. I need to fix that. It's because for some reason it's... That's for some reason in my OBS seems to be... very weird when it comes to...
Yeah, I'm still loading chat. I'm trying to check chat, but it's still like loading.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully this will fix the game. I mean, to be fair though, there's not a whole and it did not fix it. It made it worse. Great.
Yeah, boy.
1 second. 1 second. People, technical difficulties.
Yep.
He's afoot.
Also, I can see the chat now, but I don't see. Let me type in it. Maybe. Hi. I'm just gonna type hi.
Yeah, it's because no one's posting in there at the moment.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe if you tried sharing it around, it might help a little.
I'm not sure where to send it to.
Just kind of send. I don't know. Maybe just send it around to other people saying, "Hey, we're streaming." Still didn't fix it. Great. I don't know. Ugh.
I give you a hug. Thank
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, if I could just get the game capture footage to work properly, then I wouldn't have to worry so much. But right now, it's being dumb.
Yep.
So until I can figure that out, I guess we'll have to contend with this.
Yes.
Either way. Also you might expect a bit of egg, because well, it's not really the great. My setup's not exactly ideal, but yeah.
It's
Also,
fine. Yeah, everybody
I
I
just
know
went
is
full
like,
Superman
offline
there,
right now.
or the moment I heard that, and my face got all serious. And then it was like, where did that come from? Yeah.
I heard something.
I heard something. Is there an injustice that needs the help of Superman?
You there! Put that candy bar down.
Give that candy bar or back to that child, oh you fiend! Ugh.
He's just like, oh, okay, Superman, I'm sorry. I'll forgive that.
So, actually, I have to ask, Cheetah Girl, what are your experiences with Superman?
Mainly, you just introduced me to him. Like, I've seen
Wow.
the only thing I've really seen of him. Like, I've seen him around. The only thing I've really watched about Superman was about his cousin, I think. I don't
Kara?
know. Yeah, Kara.
Yeah,
I started
the
to watch that.
Supergirl
That's
old
all I
show.
know.
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah, I figured as much.
that's all I saw. That's all I saw so far.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, trying to think of
So basically,
good places you can go to find in the original Superman movie. The stream. I definitely know it's that it's available on the Amazon on Prime, from what I recall. Well,
okay.
at least from the Amazon Prime app that we have on at my house. It's there. It's on this streaming service called Startup Show. Oh wait, if you can get that to work, or it's probably a better alternative than Netflix, to be honest.
Oh, definitely, probably.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper too.
Yeah, Netflix goes nuts with the budget.
Yeah, because they don't exactly have a whole lot of competition. Airplane. Yeah. Yeah. But
to be honest, I'm still
you
waiting
can
to
find well, basically wherever you can find if you can find the original Superman and series, the original Superman movie, then yeah. There was the Fleischer Superman cartoons that I sent into playlist of.
Yeah, I plan on watching that tonight.
Yeah, which honestly, given how you are someone who does artwork,
Yeah.
this looks like a job for Superman.
Wait, that's copyright.
Glitching out a little. Wow, I help you guys, and you guys, I kill him after, right? I freeze him in place for you.
Wow. This injustice.
Wow, you guys are dumb.
Yep.
Hold on.
So like, hey,
Hold on, sir.
Hey, there's a man. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take this guy's body and move him over here.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get run over and turned into a shish kebab.
Yeah.
I will be doing the same for this officer. Yeah. just to prevent just to prevent crashes.
Oh god, he's facing through.
It's over.
There you go.
Give me cover.
Yeah, the police in GTA 5 are kind of idiots. They're kind of dumb, if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, hey, it's Superman. He's taking our job. Get him.
Exactly.
Is that their logic?
But yeah, I'm just gonna fly off until all the stars go away, to be honest.
Yeah.
If this actually were a Superman game, that wouldn't be an issue, and the police would probably be thanking me, to be honest.
Yeah.
But hey, that's the
There's
difference
gonna be
between GTA and, an actual Superman game.
Yeah.
Which,
Superman
hey,
games
if there
would
isn't a
absolutely
Superman
have to-
game being made, you know, there's this one guy who's making a Superman fan game that's looking to shape up to be pretty dang good. But as a sort of something to hold people over, well, not in this mod, but uh, I'm just listing out some options for some people who want a good Superman game to hold them over until, you know, a AAA studio can make an actual good Superman game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really do think that I especially really think, and I keep harping on this because Superman has the potential, easily can have the potential to be in a game that could easily be considered an all-time classic, even in the modern day. And for as much as people clown on Superman 64, it did get a lot of things right. Right? The open world being probably the biggest thing it got right. I ain't cut us that, but then again, there's the fact there's the statement good in concept, bad in execution, and it exists for a reason.
Okay.
Because, yeah, Superman 64 had a lot of good concepts, but they didn't have the resources needed to execute them properly. So, yeah, the game didn't exactly... Hence why the game felt very rushed.
Yeah.
But now we do have the tech to make a legitimately good Superman game.
Yeah. He's soaring around, laser vision, freeze...
Laser vision, freeze breath, having all the powers of Superman, X-ray vision or supervision, whatever. Or yeah. like I just showcased there.
Yeah.
There's a lot you can do. And there's also even though there's a health bar right there in the air, the thing is as you guys saw earlier, that health bar didn't deplete mostly because I have the thanks to one of the mods I have it to where my health bar doesn't drain, but that's another thing with a Superman game. If you're gonna give him a health bar, do not have it to where or it goes down in a conventional sense. If his health bar is gonna decrease, it's either because he's under red sun radiation, or is hit by something that can actually hurt him, like magic, kryptonite bullets, or one of the various characters that can actually match him in strength. But regular bullets and gunfire, immune.
Yeah, don't make that.
The energy bar thing is a good idea to also kind of prevent too many people from going nuts. But you can also have it recharge thanks to the sun. Or just have it recharge over time because, you know, sunlight. But a detail you could potentially do is have it recharge slower at night because it's not direct sunlight that's hitting Clark.
Oh my gosh, Superman is solar powered.
Yeah, technically speaking, he is solar powered because most of his powers come as a result of the sun.
Dang.
Specifically, our yellow sun. Red sun radiation, like from his home planet Krypton, takes away all of his power. Because it would be no different from him being on Krypton. But, so, hence why, if he was hit with red sun radiation based weaponry, normal gunfire would be able to hurt him at that point. Basically, but also, don't have it to where a bunch of the goons get it. And don't just spam those types of goons in late game. Have it be only when he's going up against people who actually know about those weaknesses and have access to those weaknesses.
Yeah.
Random street crime named thugs should not be having access to kryptonite weapons or solar radiation stuff. The only time he would have his help, that should be the case if he's going up against Lex Luthor or someone like that. Also, But now comes the question of how do you fail missions at that point? You give other or fail conditions that are more likely to happen? Because the thing is, Superman cares about collateral damage and others being hurt. Those are core parts of the character. So, you can have other fail conditions having a certain level of collateral damage it occur, or not being able to save a certain amount of civilians.
Oh, okay.
That can be your fail condition.
Basically, if you want any ideas on making a Superman game, ask Vegeta here, because he's been thinking about this for a long time.
Not really for a long time, but rather, I haven't been thinking about this for a long time. I've only been thinking about this for a couple months.
Oh, wow.
And that's mostly based... And to be honest, a lot of those ideas mostly did come from other... or people who brought it up, but it also came about from, knowing about the character, which those people who brought up the point ain't also knew quite a bit about the character. They very easily understood him. And technically speaking, there is a Superman game that did try to go for something like that, where Superman didn't have a health bar directly, but the city of Metropolis had a health bar. Or it was the game Superman Returns that meant to tie into the film Superman Returns, and it had a health bar for the city. Technically speaking, though, you can have a health bar for Superman, but you have to have it to where it makes sense for the character.
Yeah.
Try to make the character fit the rules of a game, and don't have him depowered. Part of the reason in why I say that having Superman be even one of the greatest games ever, or if he had his own solo game, is mostly the free play mode. Once you're done everything, you can absolutely beat the crap out of criminals, and there's not a whole lot they can do about it. It's a similar power fantasy to Doom in a sense, and it's only, non-lethal and like Superman, because you're an actual good person, instead of a revenge-obsessed space marine.
Also, I'm eating popcorn while we're talking about all this.
Yeah, it's... I don't blame you.
You want some?
Oh, sure.
There you go.
Nom.
Yummy. It's sweet, too. I don't know how my sister got it to be sweet.
Looks like there's a bit of a crash. Here, this is something I'm talking about. Here. You pick up the car. Let people move out of the way. And then...
Whenever you're ready.
And then, hang on. Need to make sure I put this down properly. And then, bam! You help! There! Doing stuff like that. That should be like little side missions and stuff like that. Not necessarily just crime fighting, because Clark cares about actually helping people. Like having stuff like, as cliched as it may seem, rescuing cats from trees, or helping to fix a collision situation where people are kind of stuck, like what I just did there. Stuff like that, or just helping people across the street, like I'm about to do right here for this person. In 1 second.
Little things.
Yeah, brother.
It's the little things that. It's the little things that. It's the little things that matter to Superman, and little details like that. It might not seem significant as a whole, but they matter to Superman. And if you're making a game about Superman, little things like that should be important.
Though you may want to make him put him down a little lighter than the animation. In
GTA 5, which I honestly do think that is another small nitpick I have. Being able to pick them up and not put them up gently, but not put them down gently.
Yeah. It's like, here you are, citizens. Ha, there you go. Feel secure? Good. Alright, we're in safety now. Plop!
I mean, you can have that as an option in case if Superman ends in a hurry. But something I would like to see happen, and this is something that this mod doesn't do, is have something for like your superhero.
Yeah.
Like it has a toggle for the supervision, which I don't have it mapped to the controller, but it's mapped to the keyboard via the X button. Which I think it looks pretty cool. It's not X-ray vision per se, but it's good enough for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll do. It'll do.
It do be fine enough.
Yep.
And yeah, just kind of do stuff to show how Superman cares about the citizens of Metropolis. He doesn't
I'm just
have to
watching
know
this, like-
them to help them out with little problems like that. And those are the
Yeah.
kinds of superheroes I feel like people will need nowadays. Instead of the gritty, violent anti-heroes that we typically get. I'm not saying that there isn't a place in this world for those, but it's like, we have enough. Give us the traditional kind-hearted and super heroics of people who don't want anything in return, aren't easily corruptible, and are just doing the right thing simply because it is the right thing to do. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Have them be kind people. Oh.
We need kind-hearted
There's nothing
heroes, people,
wrong with
not
having-
egotistic ones.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with having vigilante anti-heroes, but it's like, break it up a bit. Like otherwise it becomes as stale as the traditional superhero and cliched as the traditional superhero.
Yeah. It's like, oh, there's a robbery on my way, and you miss like 5 people who are like just needed these small things for help.
Yeah.
Like earlier.
Yeah, but the thing is, well,
you didn't
technically
help
speaking, Superman will tend to do stuff like that anyway because, he has to prioritize the bigger threat.
Well, no. I mean, the bigger threat comes like later. Like if you pass up like 5
Like if
people
the
who
bigger
need these
threat
little
can be
things
dealt
done-
with later, and isn't. If the bigger threat can't be dealt with later, then yeah, I do those little things. But but you need to learn to be able to prioritize. That can introduce an element of strategy to a Superman game.
Mhm.
Because for as much as people like to think that Superman is just some dumb meathead who's just good at punching things, he's really not. He's probably one of the smartest people I've seen in all of media.
Yeah.
Also, I'm willing to bet some people might be willing to know. I might be knowing where I'm going right now with this, but die, Moon, die! I don't care
Nice.
if I overdo that. It's still funny.
Yes, it is.
Actually,
And it's just showing up on stream for me now, but I knew what you were doing when you were saying it, so it was still funny to me.
yeah. But in case if you're wondering why I'm now just kind of walking around, that's just admittedly that's something I feel like I do if we do have an actual Superman game come out, because honestly, it kind of goes along with what I was saying about how kind superheroes kind of relate to the community that they're helping out, because typically speaking, superheroes will tend to stick to one place that they know when they live at. So I like them being friendly neighborhood heroes like Spider-Man or Wally West's Flash, where
I was thinking the same for Spider-Man. I didn't know the other
the
one.
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and his part is something that goes along with the character of Spider-Man. But I'd also say that goes along with Wally West's Flash, because quite frankly, as the YouTuber Shady Durags Eggs explained it perfectly in his video, people will want to be the Flash's friend, and because he cares about them on an individual level. Those are the kinds of heroes I like to see, and I honestly feel like people like Superman and do fit that mold, even if it's not in the traditional sense as seen by those as Wally West, as Flash and Spider-Man. And
now I have seen some Flash. And I've seen the way he is with like each individual. He does definitely care.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why a lot of people love the Flash. He's willing to help them out. Even if it is for something so small. In fact, there's something in regards to it. I have my own like little Sonic superhero AU where basically all the Sonic characters that are superheroes, they effectively do that. Because the way I see it, a hero rises or falls based on the strength they have and bond they have with the community that they help protect. If they have a good relationship with them, then they'll be able to help cover for them in the area as they can. Because for as much as people like to think that Superman is a god amongst men that looks down on people to help protect them, he's really not a god.
No.
He can't save everyone, and as the original Superman movie he showcased, is with a minor spoiler point and I only say minor because it happens at the start. Superman's Earth father figure, or Jonathan Kent, dies of a heart attack near the start, and it's done for that express purpose of showing, despite all of his powers, he's not a god. He can't save everyone.
Dang.
So
also, I don't mind spoilers, but for those in chat who do, there was your spoiler warning. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. To be quite honest, I'm expecting a lot more people to probably be watching this kind in the stream on the day of the Superman and movie 45th anniversary. Being honest, but yeah. Either
just
way,
chirping happily, just eating popcorn. Yes.
Yeah. Either way, speaking of the Superman movie, rest in peace, Christopher Reeves.
Yes.
You are a legend, and you will be missed. Even if I am quite late in saying that. It still cannot be understated how much of a legend you are. But back to what I was saying about kind-hearted superheroes. Typically speaking, the way I see it, and this is going back to my little Sonic 8 superhero AU series. I have one of the heroes who basically is this, the equivalent of Superman in that universe. Like I said it earlier, with having superheroes kind of connect with their community on an individual level. They do small things like routinely having like little chess matches with one person in the city. Solely because the person is lonely and needs a friend and to play chess with. If they don't care, or if they don't know the person, and they're gonna give them that a little bit of help regardless, even if it's just the help of being a friend.
That is wholesome. It also kind of reminds me of, I don't know if this kind of relates, but they had an episode of Sonic X where there was a girl named Helen.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's stuff like that that really, those are some of my favorite superhero stuff. It does not, and stuff where it doesn't even require like a superhero punching armed robbers or something. I mean, just them showcasing in the humanity in themselves. And despite the fact that Superman is a Kryptonian, I've never seen a more human in character in my life. When it comes to Superman, because while biologically speaking, yes, he's an alien. Truthfully, in reality, he's the most human in character or in all of fiction, and he's meant to represent the best of humanity.
Yeah, I have the perfect guy for your film.
Yeah.
Also, that reminds me of something.
He's been doing reality
I don't know where
shows,
this
but
is
he's
from,
really
but
good.
somebody was fussing at somebody because they were like,
You at
"This
Richards
thing
and
ain't
Jessica.
human. Why are you defending it?" Because it was like an alien or something, and they're like, "That thing is more human than you'll ever be." Oh wait, no.
Yeah, you just realized that
I
it
think
was
that's
from
the
the
Sonic
original
the Hedgehog
Sonic movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized
When
that.
Eggman said that Sonic was just a silly little alien.
Yep.
Because the thing is,
And,
characters like that, they're, despite, even if they aren't biologically human, in the thing about being human is that it's to be kind and to help people, and well, technically speaking, there's a lot more complications with that. But I think at its core, when most people refer to being human, it is to be kind and caring and compassionate for others. That's just kind of how it goes with it's stuff like that.
compassion be a superpower.
And it's kind of hard for people, and I really feel like we need characters like Superman and nowadays to do stuff that is inspiring and hopeful for the world, because as right now we're kind of living in a world filled with nothing but cynics and people who think that being a kind person is a bad thing for some reason.
Yeah. Or just being a kind person is good when you're holding up a phone and recording it. That's what gets me.
Yeah, and it's just like there are better ways to help.
Wait.
There's always
go back
better
to that
ways.
sign. Okay, hold on. Never mind. You're past the sign. They had a sign that said WTF. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, and the thing is, again, to quote something Superman said, good doesn't mean perfect.
Yep.
And if, like, it's like, if characters like Superman exist in fiction or in anything whatsoever, then the world that he inhabits and we inhabit it, they really couldn't be perfect, because a perfect world wouldn't need a Superman.
Yeah.
And really, it wouldn't, because if it wouldn't need heroes to save it anyway.
Yeah.
Because if it was perfect, then there wouldn't be any need for them.
Yeah. But everybody would be happy.
Yeah.
Superman would be just chilling, playing chess with an old man.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. And that's the thing. For as much as people will think that people that humans are a lot more angry and bitter to each other than that. And people like Superman would kill if they had all that power. It's like, Superman's not doing this because of some big lesson that the thing that motivates him to do the things he does is the fact that he was raised to be a kind person.
Yeah.
That's it. For as much, and while I do love Spider-Man and his whole "with great power comes great responsibility" thing,
Which is
technically
actually
speaking, you
biblical as
don't
well.
need Superman doesn't need an Uncle Ben and moment and to motivate him to do that. He simply chose to do that of his own volition. That's honestly a lot more inspiring than most other heroes nowadays, being honest.
I'm just imagining.
It is good to give them that motivation to do the right thing, but really, you don't need a reason to do the right thing. And you were saying something.
Yeah. Okay. I was just saying, no, you're fine. I was just saying, I'm imagining like Spider-Man is just talking with Superman, and he's like, you know, my uncle once told me, with great power comes great responsibility, and Superman just looks at him like, smiles a little bit, like, you didn't know that, kid?
I mean, technically speaking, the two have met. They even
Oh wait,
fought
they
one.
have?
Yeah, in comics. It was probably the first ever crossover between Marvel and DC. Well, properly, they did do a collaboration of a comic book adaptation of The Wizard of Oz, but uh, uh,
Hmm. Like the crossover with Mega Man and Sonic. I read that comic.
yes. I mean, I thought the idea of the crossover was a good idea, but I didn't like the crossover that did happen. But that's a thing for another time,
Yeah,
being honest.
yeah.
Right now, we're focusing on Superman, and
Superman.
so
Yes.
yeah, he did meet up with Spider-Man and in comic books, and quite frankly, it was a pretty damn good a comic. If you can find a scan of it, or just find a copy of it floating around on Amazon or something, pick it up. It's worth it.
Okay.
And that goes for everyone watching this too. Like the fight between the two, and I don't even care if it's a trade collection or not. Just get at it. It's worth it. But hold on. There.
You good?
Yeah, hang on. Just need to aim this properly. So I don't. Damn it! Get back here! Trying
Come
to
here, you.
take this.
Get over here.
Trying to take out the tire.
You're not getting away that easy. Oh, yeah.
And to hell with this. I'll just grab at the car. Oh, oops. Sorry. Sorry about that. I won't let my accident and be in vain, though. You two are coming with me. I'd suggest you get out. Get out. And you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on. Ugh, I hit something by a mistake. Give me a sec. Ah, crap.
You just scared them.
Hang on, I need to put out the fire. Put out the fire. Put out the fire. Need to put it out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
It'd be funny if they were just frozen.
I didn't use the freeze breath. I used the fire extinguisher breath.
You have
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Oh.
I literally just used it.
I know.
Damn it, they got away.
Oh, well. I'm just gonna.
At least
I'm
the
just
car
gonna-
was stopped.
Yeah. I'm gonna just clap and say well done.
Yeah.
Because now they have to walk, and on that long walk, they can think about their life and rethink their life choices.
Exactly.
Because they just been thrown. They've been
Yeah.
grabbed by a Superman and put down. Their car got on fire, and they
Yeah.
escaped with their lives, and now they'll value life more.
Hopefully they will. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they'll think about what they done, but knowing some criminals, yeah, they probably won't. But
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters, because if they do come back, I'm gonna stop them again and again and again until they get the message that crime doesn't pay.
Yep.
It never
'Cause
does.
In this game, you literally.
It might
in this game, you-
seem like it pays in the short term, but in the long term, no, it doesn't pay at all.
No.
It ends
Nope.
up backfiring horribly.
Horribly. Very, very horribly.
Yeah.
That's got to be a strange sight. You're just walking around early in the morning and you just see Superman flying in the sky. How would you react if you saw that?
I probably waved at him.
We're like, hello,
Hi.
Superman.
Oh, hi there.
Superman just
Hi
give me
there.
a salute.
Hi there.
Superman just wave.
He would do that, at being honest. Is he?
Yeah.
It's because that is who Clark is. And yeah, I refer to him as Clark or Kent because that's who he is.
Yes.
Superman is just a tool that he uses to help people. Because despite what some people might think about how, oh, Superman is Superman, and it's like, no, he's not. He is Clark Kent before anything else. Krypton's not even a memory for the guy.
Dang. I'm not even sure how he did get to Earth. Like, I'm
Because
still confused by
his
that.
his home planet was dying for one reason or another. Originally, it was just because the planet was getting old and, yeah, its time was up at that point. So his parents built a spaceship to save his life. Thankfully, Krypton
dang.
were an advanced species of scientists. So, doing something like that, they could do it in an afternoon. Oop.
Dang.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, ma'am.
I just thought of that cow thing again when you picked up that cow. What happened?
that looked weird.
I just had a flashback to that. I'm like,
Yeah.
what happened then?
Yeah. Yeah, to be quite honest.
Superman be chilling.
Yeah, and I'm just floating around, I'm just looking at everything like this, and then just Superman in his mind is thinking, there, sure glad I don't look stupid like this.
Sure glad people think this is awesome and not that this is weird.
And not that I don't look like a total moron.
I must flex the whole time.
I must be intimidating to criminals so that I don't even think about trying to hurt the people I care about.
Yes.
Otherwise, they might just end up with a few boo-boos and stuff. Because I don't like killing. Because I thought it was wrong. Yes, and that is going back to what I was saying earlier. Superman and deliberately choosing not to kill is a character choice. It's not that he's never thought about killing people or putting his fist through Lex Luthor's head. He's choosing not to. It's a choice.
Yep.
And it's why, and I bring most of this up to say how I really get annoyed at the whole like the 40 bajillion version of Superman going evil. Well, it's like Superman and the primary Superman and of the main DC universe never would do that because he is such a good person.
Yeah.
It's more likely for Batman to go bad because he's always riding up the line and he's just a broken person at the end of the day. Hey.
Yeah.
Given his backstory, he's pretty broken as a person. But he still keeps it together because of his single vow. To try. I had to try to prevent crime from happening, so that way a young child won't have to go through the same trauma that he went through as a young boy.
Yep.
Here you go, sir. I can only assume
There
you
you
want to go across us here too, so... Aw, cute little doggy. Cute little doggy. Oh. Oh, he wanted it to be... Oh. Oops.
What?
I think I missed up. I think I might have missed up. Okay, sorry. Here, let me get you back to the other side.
He's like, I was trying to go the other way.
There you go, sir.
Why would you do
No count asshole. No, it wasn't a booty call last night.
that? It might have been a game glitch because he was walking the other way before.
That or the game AI decided to
Not
turn him
so
around.
good. I don't do homeboy
Yeah.
well. Then I'll read a swing with the
Here
There you are, good sir. Flop.
you
not a
are. You are good, sir.
I know you keep
So
saying.
thank you,
the
Superman.
enactor
And now I'm
is
here.
not a
Now I'm here. Now I'm hearing screeching cars. Again, need to prioritize. Nice. Yeah. That and actually, speaking of superhero-based games, one thing I do give praise to the Spider-Man game that came out. I.e. the Insomniac game. It really did make you do a good job at making you feel like Spider-Man, and because holy crap, I really did feel like when I was playing it, I really did feel like, and I felt compelled, especially so, to try to stop every crime I could. And it's just like, oh shit, I gotta get, deal with this and now this, but oh shit, Rhino was doing something up to, I need to prioritize. Like, you need to prioritize. Nice. And that, like, if a superhero game does a good job at making you care the same way the character does, and makes you start thinking like that hero, and trying to prioritize what to do.
Then you have done a good job, my good sir.
Yes, and it certainly helps that you also get rewards from it if for the people that do want to get it at some sort of compensation for doing stuff like that. If I had it my way, I probably wouldn't have it to where the side mission is just completing all the side missions just gave you an achievement or something. And a small reward or that can seem meaningless on the surface, but if you put your hard work into it, as meaningless as something like that can seem, it can feel a little rewarding. Feel like you just, it can feel like the most rewarding thing in the world, to be honest. But having stuff like alternate costumes to unlock by doing other missions, that can help incentivize the people who feel entitled to something more, being honest. Which, if you're playing a Superman game, the only reward you should feel entitled to is getting to play the game more. Or
You want a reward? Play more. Perfect. You will feel refreshed.
precisely.
Yeet.
Yeah. Either way, though, it does. Oh yeah, we were also talking about the Superman and versus the Spider-Man thing. It's really a good. The fight in that at original crossover.
Sometimes I don't know, man.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, here you go. Here you go, man. Here you go, man. I got you, sir. I got you. There you go. There you go. Oh. The fight in that... Anyways, the fight in that comic was actually beyond amazing. It really... It is a great... It's probably... I would tend to agree with it, Linkara, for as much as people like to also clown on him. I tend to agree with him when he said that that fight should be taught in comic book class. It is on how to do good fight scenes, because it's probably a highlight of comic books in general. Because as he stated it in his review of Superman vs. Spider-Man, and bad fight scenes are where everything is an over-the-top, exaggerated, huge impact, and everything is just so boring. But in that comic,
Yeah.
you get the wind up and then the swing. It's a build up that shows the punches or whatnot, but have weight behind it.
How's it going?
Yeah.
And I can understand
using all-
and just going for the straight 8 punch instead of building up to it. It to emphasize a quick jab or something, but it's like if you're trying to emphasize a heavy blow, then you show the wind up.
Also, our Vixen's here.
You ain't
He's in the chat.
Yay! Hey, Vixen. Yeah, you can come back in
I'm
if you
giving
want.
him a hug.
On. Yeah.
I just saw the purple. I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, yay. Hugs.
Hugs. Yes.
Group hug. Yay.
Yes. Come here, all of you. Come here.
Yeah, even Superman gets a hug.
Yeah, get over here, Superman.
Alright. Hey, give me a sec.
I feel like he would be like that. I'm just imagining all three of us like in Moby Fort. We're just on the ground, and we're just like all having a group hug. And I'm just spot Superman. I'm like, come on, Superman. And he's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Come on, bring it.
Here you go, random stranger. Have a hug.
Actually, funny you bring that up because it also reminds me of another. I was bringing up Wally West connecting with people and wanting, and the people of Central City wanting to be the Flash's friend, and Shady Do-Rags, when he was reviewing an episode of Justice League Unlimited, talking about the episode that everyone that seems to be everyone's favorite Flash episode. Ode of that series they basically where he made a comparison between in Wally and Metro Man and from I believe the film was Megamind. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but he referred to Metro Man, and when he was giving like a little bit of a speech, one of his fan and said that after saying how much that they love Metro Man, he referred to his fan back as random citizen, as opposed to Wally, who referred to the fans by name.
Dang.
That's what I was getting at, where he takes the time to know their names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yes, that was Megamind that you were thinking of.
Yeah, I figured as much. I don't remember names off the top of my head very well, being honest.
Yeah, same.
But actually, I also brought this up to someone else, and they kind of brought up how, with Metro Man, he does like helping other people out, but he really, at the end of the day, he just kind of wants to make his music and stuff. He doesn't necessarily care as much about being a superhero. His making music is his real passion in life.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh wait. In the Mega Man one, right?
Megamind.
Megamind. Oh my God.
Now you're getting jumbled up.
Yeah, now I'm getting jumped. I didn't sleep, okay?
Yeah. Hey. Neither have I.
Yeah. Insomnia. It's wonderful.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
It's
great.
But yeah, getting back to that, he doesn't really care nearly as what. Well, I haven't seen the film in a while, so if someone can correct me on that. Either way, Metran, he doesn't necessarily care or as much as making that connection as much as he does as just helping people on the side because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what some superhero stuff tends to do nowadays. But either way, it doesn't necessarily matter because when it comes to characters like Superman, the Flash, Ash, or Spider-Man, they care enough to make that connection with the people they help out.
Yeah.
Don't be pulling some passive aggressive shit.
That's insane. I'm still thinking about the part where you brought out the where he calls him Red-Handed Citizen, and then what was the Flash?
The Flash will
calls them all
refer to them by
Pokemon.
a name. To their fans by a name.
Yeah. That blew my mind. I'm like, how do you remember that many names? Also, that is wholesome.
I mean, to be fair, if they know if they live in their city long enough, and care about everyone, and on an individual level, then yeah, they're probably gonna be able to memorize it a bit better than most people.
Yeah.
Maybe not at first, but after a while, well, yeah, they will remember them all.
Yeah.
Which, given how long,
Like your hometown.
yeah, which given how long, the thing is, Superman also does this too, but more so as Clark Kent, as the Clark Kent identity, as opposed to when he's in the costume.
Yeah. Also, does he actually need the glasses, or are they just to help him?
They're to mostly help, mostly to help blend in. Being honest.
Okay.
He has supervision. And if he did have seeing problems, the supervision would make up for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Which actually, speaking of that civilian identity, for as much as people like Doug Walker or of Channel Awesome, i.e. the Nostalgia Critic, make fun of how the glasses isn't isn't much of a disguise and if someone can recognize the face and whatnot, then yeah, it's not exactly a great thing. But the thing is the disguise is a lot more clever than that, because Clark Kent isn't just a change of clothes disguise, it's a performance disguise as well, where he flat out acts like a completely different person which is what, and acts like a total weakling. And so, oh yeah, no kidding, no one would suspect that he's actually Superman, because he acts and pretend when he is being Clark Kent, he pretends to be so much weaker, in basically every way. Hey,
Dang.
he still is a good person, and as either Clark Kent or Superman, but in terms of like what appearing confident and having strong will to stand up for himself and stuff like that. No, Clark Kent has a lot more timid it compared to Superman, and even if it is just an act, technically it's for the purposes of ensuring that people don't suspect who he is. And I don't think I need to explain why he does that. It's pretty damn obvious that he doesn't want his enemies to find out that he does have a life outside of being Superman.
Yeah. It's like that one episode of Spider-Man, he was trying to keep his identity secret, and it was getting harder for him to keep the secret, which I can relate to, because I cannot keep secrets at all.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But he kept imagining, like, the villains just knocking on his mom's door, just like, hi, we're looking for your son.
Mm-hmm.
So I would guess that would be the reason why.
Yeah. He doesn't want people to go over to the Kent residence and to hurt Ma and Pa Kent. And
Yeah.
quite frankly, I can't blame him to do stuff like that. He's made a lot of enemies.
Yep.
Naturally, if someone were to figure it out, then he'd be putting them in danger because again, he's not a god.
Yeah.
So
He's
if Lex
Superman,
Luthor did
not-
organize the Legion of Doom or something like that to get back at Superman, sure, he might be able to handle one or two things Lex can throw at him, as well as a couple super villains, but it's too big a risk as to put the parents that raised him, his Earth parents, in danger like that, or Lois, or Jimmy, or anyone at the Daily Planet, or anyone in his life that he cares about as a friend, or just, it's too much of a risk. He's already got enough to deal with if as Superman. So it's important to
You're saying?
Here you go. Here you go, ma'am.
Oh, well,
Oh, oops. Oops. Sorry. Sorry.
oh god.
Didn't exactly notice them doing that. And going it that fast. That's behind me.
Whoop. Whoop. Well,
Here you go, sir. There you go. There you go. He's fine.
yeah, he's fine. He'll be okay.
He can walk.
You alright?
He's fine. Get up, walk it off. You're good, Jeff.
Yeah. Also, something I kind of do like about of this game in particular. And up I go. That damn water fit is it's where you get yourself drenched and it looks like you got drenched, and then when you start flying off, flying around, it dries you. Dude.
Oh, cool.
That is super cool.
Yes. That is
Details,
perfect.
my friends, they are important.
Yes. Also, why does Superman wear his underwear on the outside?
Because it's a costume choice.
Okay. I didn't know if there was some history to it, and you knew.
No, it was just a design choice that he chose back in the Golden Age.
Okay.
It's something he chose, then yeah. More modern
Yeah.
depictions of it portray it as not being his underwear on the outside of the pants, but really, honestly, it's really mostly just as a means of breaking up the torso area with the leggings. Things. From a design standpoint, yeah, it would work pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, it really is just a great it's why I really don't like it when people change designs like this, because there's a reason why this is a classic design for him, because it just works. So
Kid. Oh god. As I say that, the stream shows Superman with like the most serious face. I'm like, never mind, he ain't chilling.
I mean, it's meant to be more like a neutral face, being honest. And I'm pretty sure it's just the glare of the sunlight, being honest.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just like, oh,
Looking like,
because
looking this way, he's more like a neutral expression, being honest.
Yeah.
Ah, fiesta music. But yeah, honestly, having a city like this for a Superman game, GTA 5 did a really good job at making the world feel like an actual real-life city. Like, this is a world, like, this is an actual lived-in city. Having something like that for a real-life metropolis, that that especially can easily be a key factor in making a good Superman game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it honestly, it is just, and even little details like the glare of the sunlight, a beaming off the camera like that, and
Yeah.
even the sun itself. By golly, I've never seen a more realistic depiction of the sunlight, and quite frankly, I'm not just gonna let it stare at the camera because goddamn, it feels like I'm being blinded. It like in real life.
Oh god, I see what you mean. Why am I squinting? Why am I squinting?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way so that way we don't have the sun in our face.
My little brother's trying to look at it.
Oh god.
He's just like, what's all this talk about staring at the sun? Also, can you hear the dog?
A little. Not that big a
dang it.
deal.
Dang
Hey.
it, Axel. That's his name, by the way, Axel.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd make a joke, but there's too many Axels I could think of off the top of my head. And I can't decide which one I can make a joke about.
Yeah.
What's going on, my dude?
Hello.
Bud, how's it going?
I'm staying in room 342.
Actually,
Tired.
Hello?
yeah, I'm getting a bit tired too, being honest, but that is a beautiful view.
Yes, that is. Well, it's probably not at the view you're seeing yet, but like from what I'm seeing, this whole thing is like a beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is a beautiful view.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Very pretty. I like the way you said that. Very pretty.
That's sunset at 2. By golly.
Yeah.
And again, just to kind of prevent people from going blind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's the little things that matter.
Yeah. Like the sunrise or set. I don't know.
The sunrise, sunset doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, quite frankly, this is probably a really good, yeah. So again, like this is like, and this is just a fan mod for an already existing game. Imagine how good it could be if this was a proper Superman game.
It would be mind-blowing.
Exactly my point.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
Like, not even just that ocean view, but just like the view of everything. It is just gorgeous.
Yes. Ooh, this is perfection.
About as close as you can get to it, if being honest.
Yeah. Nice and peaceful.
Yeah.
And
That
then
means
you-
I've done
and
my
then you-
job well.
Yep.
My work here is done. Away!
Whee! Also, the dog won't stop barking. Why?
Is that he'd be all like, "Shut up, you!"
My little brother just told him to shut up, actually.
Okay. Timing.
It's because we have cats inside as well. So he's like probably barking at the cat. He's like, stop teasing the dog. We're trying to sleep or chill.
Yeah.
I'm glad you finally got it to start working, because that was stressing you out. Now you got to watch a beautiful sunset
Yeah,
or sunrise. I still
it
can't
was a
tell.
set.
Oh,
It's set. I think it's the moon. The moon's coming out now.
okay. Also, something just shook the camera.
Okay, that was weird. But
Yeah,
also, want to see something goofy?
sure. It might take a second for. Oh no.
He looks weird when he's slanted like that.
Yeah.
It looks even weirder when it's like this.
Oh god.
Yeah.
He's like, huh. I wonder what's down there. Looks like popcorn on the ground. What's that?
Yeah. It looks even weirder when he's slanted upwards.
He's chilling. Well, not really. He looks
Yeah.
like he's like, whoa, okay, buddy. To be honest, I thought you were gonna do the moon thing. Because you looked at the moon for a second. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, no, I was just kind of just pointing out how it's the moon that's coming out.
Yeah. Now, see, in game, I can deal with the buildings and all. This is cool. In real life, it scares me to look up at the buildings because they're so tall. It just gives me like vertigo. Like I just feel like I'm falling.
Gee. I don't blame you.
Yeah. Well, I'm not from the city too, so that might have done it.
Yeah. Honestly, but yeah. Is it any wonder why I've been playing this with this mod for quite a while now recently? It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even if it's not very action packed, the little things.
That is a good group.
Yeah, that really is. But yeah. So yeah, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say. Hey, this was. God. I'd say this was a pretty good. I'm not sure how long we've been streaming for, but. I'd say. Hey, this is probably a pretty good stopping point, being honest.
Yeah. Been 1 hour.
Yeah, a good hour.
Probably,
A good hour.
probably a little more than an hour. Yeah, probably a little more than an hour, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hour. Almost nearly an hour and a half. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, it's an actual video on your own whatnot. Share it around on with your friends, and to help the channel grow. Check out Cheetah Girl stuff on well, whatever she's on Twitter or just DeviantArt or whatever.
Yeah, DeviantArt, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit on YouTube too, but I haven't posted there in like 3 years.
Yeah. 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 You can also check out some other friends of mine. I like Run Onic the Hybrid, or Run Her, or if you're on his YouTube channel. And until next time, my friends, take care.
Bye everybody, stay safe.